bird has the most elaborate, the most complex, the most beautiful song in the world? Well, I guess there are lots of contenders, but this bird must be one of them. The superb lyrebird of Southern Australia.
Show you a clip of Martin Luther King Jr.'s I Have a Dream speech there, but it turns out we couldn't. That's because King's family owns the audio from the speech, and they wouldn't let us use it. You might think that's weird. This is America. Surely you can use a short soundbite of an extremely famous speech in an educational video. And in most cases, you'd be right. But according to our lawyers, we can't. In fact, we can't show quotes or read on air any portions of speeches owned by King's estate. It turns out his family has done all sorts of things to stop people like us, including, amazingly, releasing the speech as an album so they could secure special music rights.
Sandwich? It's not even close to half a pound.
Our scales might weigh different than what yours do. Sir, I can't take that meat that you done touched.
Well, why don't you touch it so I didn't touch it last? What did you get, though?
I got a pulled cord.
Yeah.
It's 2.
I'll take a little bit of this. Here. So this is 8 ounces now.
That's over 8 ounces.
Arby's sandwich.
And Draco, the blood.
60 seconds in your popcorn. So I was driving. I actually got the video. Look, it says NASA Alien Recovery. Now, I looked online.
Taxes in Massachusetts are so high because with all the jobs that are leaving the state month after month, more is going to need the extra money to pay off.
Of Israel, because I'm still speaking, which is, no, that's factually correct, and we can discuss this later, but you don't get to interrupt me when I'm talking. Thank you. The propaganda machine involves talking about this as if it's two sides. It's just two sides. No, we have an occupying power, which is funded to the tune of billions by the United States and receives billions of dollars of aid to drop 2,000-pound bombs on a civilian population encaged with nowhere to flee to. And then you have a civilian population which has zero control on any of its exit routes, any of its movements, and in fact is controlled under a form of colonial bureaucracy which essentially attributes different forms of rights to different Palestinians. We heard a reference here to Arab Israelis. They're not.
I've been getting back are really, I think they're greater than the Zimmerman trial, than the Rittenhouse trial. People feel extremely strongly about.
This is where we stopped it because this is a natural washout point.
Wash rag? What are you washing? Washing? You kiss your cousin with that mouth?
Actually, this is where we stopped it because this is a natural washout point.
Wash rag?
I don't know if I want to say this. No, people say it, and then when I say it, they're the first one out the door. Oh, I know you were going to say that.
Trans Jews in Israel, brother.
Depends which one. Trans people I don't like.
In the attempted murder of America's most high-profile inmate. Last Friday, Derek Chauvin was shivved 22 times in the library by another inmate. And now we know who the other inmate was. His name is John Turskak.
Are you acting like a bloody fool? If you get hot, then you must get cool. Bad boys, bad boys. Watch.
Do you think we need a Bible?
Ed Hardy.
Why do you think we need a Bible?
Because you guys aren't acting very Christian.
How are we not acting Christian?
I just watched you yell at a lady, berating her. While
she stopped and got out of her car, and we had a conversation with her.
You guys are spewing hate in front of
because we're holding American flags. How is that hate?
With what? Where's that ugly ass flag that said we took America back?
Did it have your face on it? We did take America back. Trump became president, and we're taking America back. We're deporting the illegals and making our country safe again. You know, Jesus Christ said, "Obey the laws of the land. Don't go into lands you're not welcome in." No, illegals are not our neighbors. Illegals are criminal aliens. Yes, I do.
Casual. What's up, fellas? Y'all leave a comment over there. Do a thumbs up. Do a thumbs up and leave a comment. Appreciate it. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you. Deep Blue. Frank resubscribed. Appreciate that, Frank. I don't know where we're at. What are you singing, man? Hello? What are you singing? What are you singing?
Jack Rats, what's up? Yeah, you gotta be careful, man. Y'all leave a comment over there. Leave a comment and a thumbs up. Where we landing at? Where you at, Green? Oh, he got me. Yeah, I got murdered, man. I'm back. Let's get some revenge. Damn it. I'm back. Coming up behind you, Green. All right, I'm back. What happened to my guns, man? What happened? Drop my damn gun. There's a vest right there. Pick that vest up. Look right here. Oh. Where you at, Green? Oh, man. Going back. Thank you, sir. Right here. Damn it, man. Back again, thank you, sir. Oh, yeah. That's a W. That's a W. I don't like that map. Don't like that map.
Inside, yeah. No, it's an amazing ability. I mean, I've been close up with it, and it was one of the things when I debated Chris Cuomo. It was like one of the things that really was like, it was startling to see because how comfortable he was just lying, like lying through his teeth. Demonstrable lot. Like I would say, like there was one point in it, and the Patch Bit David production staff, always be grateful to them because man, they got my back that day and they had the clip. They pulled it up real quick. But he went, look, I don't think the guys at CNN should have mocked Joe Rogan for taking ivermectin. And I went, you did. You mocked Joe Rogan for taking ivermectin. And he goes, no, I didn't. I go, yes, you did. I've seen it. I've watched you do it. And then he goes, no, I didn't. And then they pull up a clip of him going, Joe Rogan, ivermectin, horse dewormer. And the entire room, because it was a live show, the entire room goes, oh. And then he goes, oh, no. I was saying like the veterinary version, not the regular version. You go, what version do you think Joe Rogan was taking? You think Joe Rogan went to the pet store? Like, yeah, he's got a few bucks. I don't know if you've heard, but
he's at a fucking Petco.
Yeah.
You think he drove and parked at a Petco and walked in there past the gerbil cages?
You're like, believe it or not, Joe Rogan can afford doctors.
Past the part where they're grooming the dogs right in the front when you walk in.
Hi, I'm world famous Joe Rogan. I was here to pick up some ivermectin. I have a prescription for my dog I'd like to fill.
Oh, you got worms, Joe, huh?
Hello again, Peter Cole. Phil from Declassified UK. Hiya. Have you broken...
You can apologize to me? I'm not apologizing to you for anything. You should apologize to me for scamming our system. A man here on an H-1B visa, supposed to be working some IT tech job, who is actually running a food truck company under his wife's name. The H-1B worker comes in, he brings his H-4 dependent, his wife. So the wife typically is getting authorization to work, opening up a bunch of businesses, and then the husband secretly runs them, even though it is illegal. H-1B visa workers are not allowed to work anywhere other than the place that is sponsoring them. Hey, Naveen. Hi, do you own this business?
No, my wife owns it.
Your wife owns it. Where's your wife?
She's at home.
She's at home? Well, what does she do for the business if you're working here and she's at home?
I'm not working here. I'm trying to help her set up something.
Well, I just watched you take someone's order.
I'm off my duty, so I cannot help my wife or what?
You're not supposed to work anywhere else.
I'm not working. Do you think I'm getting paid?
I just watched you work.
Do you think I'm getting paid?
I just watched you work. It is against H-1B rules for you to be working here.
I know it. I know my rules. I know my rights.
You post yourself as a business owner on the permit. Read it, Naveen. Read it. Applicant, Naveen Tumala.
Yes, I am.
Business name, Golconda Express. Business owner, Naveen Tumala. Right here, your permit that you applied for shows you as the owner.
That's all.
It shows you as the business owner.
I helped her filling up the application. What's wrong in it?
What do you mean what's wrong with it?
My wife or what?
You can't. You can't be the business owner here on an H-1B visa. You're the one who's here. You're the one who's working, and you're signing permits as the business owner. And you're telling me you have nothing to do with the company?
In my off hours,
That's my family.
You should apologize to me for scamming my system. That's what you should apologize for.
I didn't scam your system.
Yes, you are. You're coming here. You're working every single day. You are running this entire thing and pretending like it's your wife's business, and it's not.
Yes.
And do you know what? All of this is going straight to USCIS and the Department of Labor because Americans are tired of this. We are tired of you scamming our system. You're literally working here. I know it's fine. I don't need your permission. I'm an American.
As an American male, I will no longer associate myself with the Republican Party. Now, before you jump...
Get up, Bubba. Get up. All right, get up. Take off. Get up, Bubba. Get up.
I told the kids down there, they were yelling at people saying, can you give me $1? And they're beating on a bucket.
Wow.
I said, if you play some real music, I'll come bring you some money.
Yeah.
I said, I'm not giving you no money for fucking, I don't like the bucket beating.
Right.
I said, go get a violin or a saxophone. And now I see him out here with a saxophone. God bless you, brother. We like real music. I told the kids down there, they were yelling at people saying, can you give me $1? And they're beating on a bucket.
Wow.
I said, if you play some real music, I'll come bring you some money.
Yeah.
I said, I'm not giving you no money for fucking, I don't like the bucket beating.
I don't know if you guys are paying attention to what just happened over in Israel, but my man Ethan Levins has some big news, and it looks like either Israel was trying to move some type of nuclear material and it detonated, or Israel is getting ready to use some type of nuclear material and it detonated, or either the United States or, I don't know, China or another super...
Les Juifs étaient là il y a 3000 ans.
Bien sûr.
C'est la Judée.
Tout à fait.
C'est
à ce moment-là, les États-Unis, on va donner ça aux Native Americans. Qui partent, tous les Américains partent, et puis on donne ça aux Native Americans.
My brother killed a guy he believed he was supposed to kill in self-defense.
What happened?
At some point, you have remorse.
Okay.
So that's all I'm saying. Yeah. I don't want to have to take that journey. As a kid, I thought I wanted. But even the man we killed as a 14-year-old kid, I still see his face when I close my eyes.
Wow.
It don't go away.
Is it a white guy, black guy? White guy.
And it was enjoyable watching him die at the time because I was brainwashed as a kid. I grew up in the 70s.
Wait, so you saw the life leave his body?
I was looked over. Them niggas ran to the car. Because you gotta understand, I'm born in 77. My uncles knew him as niggas from the 40s, the 50s, and the 60s. Their whole conversation was about the man, getting the man. So we was literally taught before gangbanging came to the South. In our suburban communities with our white friends, break in their house, go over there and do that. So nigga, we come up out the house looking to go do things in the white community of criminal elements, thinking we're getting back for our ancestors. So I'm leaving out. So it was an honor at the time when we stood over him and I watched him die, because I've been watching all these movies as a kid, watching white people stand over black men, watch him die. One black guy. So it's always an honor. I want to see if white people looked like the black people who died on TV. Was they afraid?
Yeah, but this was just an innocent white guy that was trying to go about his day.
But we didn't know he was innocent. He wasn't trying to go about his day. He saw us stealing jackets and tried to stop us as if he was a police officer from stealing jackets.
Was that
Hey, how do you like your Tesla? I'm thinking of getting one.
I used to love it before Elon went crazy.
Oh, so I'm assuming you also used to love your Nikes before you learned they were made in a Chinese sweatshop, and also your smartphone, which uses cobalt sourced from the Democratic Republic of Congo, where child labor conditions have been documented, and also your face cream that was tested on helpless animals against their will. I'm sure you feel bad about all those products too, right?
Wow, I guess I'm just a self-righteous asshole with selective moral outrage who virtue signals, even though it's inconsistent because much of what I own is morally compromised.
Exactly. So why don't you take that sticker off your car, because you look like a hypocritical moron.
You're so right, I'm a hypocrite.
Hey, how do you like your Tesla? I'm thinking of getting one.
I used to love it before Elon went crazy.
Oh, so I'm assuming you also used to love your Nikes before you learned they were made in a Chinese sweatshop.